Dual cameras, variable apertures. Yeah, this is the camera review of Samsung Galaxy Note 9. Let's begin. Hey, what's up guys, my name is Zahir and this is the camera review of this Samsung Galaxy Note 9. So before starting this video, I would like to promote my Instagram, which is Tech Buffet. So if you want to be my friend or just wanted to see behind the scene of this channel, just go ahead and follow me. With that said, let's start. So guys, this smartphone costs 67,000 rupees. So first of all, make that a benchmark. So first of all, let me give you the specification of this rear cameras. So on the back, it has dual cameras. The primary sensor is 12 megapixel with the variable aperture of f1.5 to 2.4. Then after that, we have secondary camera, which is 12 megapixel with the aperture of f2.4, and that is telephoto lens. So yeah, 2x optical zoom without any quality loss, and both the lenses are optically stabilized. That is very nice. So yeah, let's take a look at some samples. So first of all, in the daylighting situation, almost all the time I took the pictures on auto with auto HDR turned on, and as I have observed that in the daylighting situation, it usually takes the picture in f2.5 aperture. So yeah, the picture come out to be really sharp, as you see, with awesome amount of detail. The dynamic range of this smartphone is just killer. As you see, it is easily comparable to my DSLR's dynamic range, which is insane in my opinion. But as you see over here, the dynamic range detail just incredible. I'm in love with this camera, guys. As you see, the colors are popping. I mean, definitely the Samsung's color science is just way ahead from any other brand. Yeah, the colors, saturation, clarity of these images are just amazing. I'm in love with the pictures, guys. As you see over here, after that, you can also take portrait images with the rear cameras, and as expected, the result come out to be really good. Moving to the indoor lighting situation, guys, here also it can take really good pictures. Like, I'm not kidding. And some pictures are taken with f1.5 aperture automatically. It depends on the lighting situation, but guys, believe me, picture comes out to be really good. And that f1.5 aperture helps a lot in the low lighting situation as well as in the depth of field, as you see over here. And the dynamic range, amazing, no issues whatsoever. As you see, these are some of the pictures with the portrait mode, and they are great. Moving to the low lighting situation, guys, here also it shines a lot. Thanks to that f1.5 aperture, the pictures comes out to be really good with immense amount of detail even in the low lighting situation. And with that f1.5 aperture, the noise level are not that much, but as per my observation, the pictures comes out to be really good, very sharp, very detailed. I mean, not as sharp as the professional DSLRs, but they are very comparable to DSLRs, guys, believe me. Now as you see over here, these are some low light pictures and they are good, and the noise reduction algorithm of this smartphone is pretty good too. Now let's move to the video department, guys. It can shoot 4K video at 60 fps thanks to that processor 9810. So this is a 4K 60 fps sample downscale to 1080p. And by the way, at this part I have slowed down the footage 50%. By the way, this video is been uploaded on 1080p 30 fps, so when I slowed down the footage, it becomes a 30 fps and basically a slow-mo video. But as you see over here, in the 4K, the EIS does not work. Even the OIS works pretty fine, but EIS not. And when I switch to the 30 fps in 4K, as you see, the EIS kicks in and it stabilizes the footage a lot. As you see, a dynamic range, details, focusing, everything is on point. The video capability of this smartphone is great. As you see over here, the light leaks. Wow, I'm impressed with the video capability of this phone. But yeah, please do mind that this phone costs 67 or 68,000 rupees. But yeah, sometime when you run with the smartphone, it will definitely give you the jello-ish effect over here because of over stabilization, I can say that. So yeah, please do mind that. And it also has 960 fps super slow-mo video in 720p, and it works fabulous. Wow, super impressed. Very good detail. I mean, when you shoot videos in 960 fps in outdoor lighting situation, you will get very good details over here. So yeah, this is all about the rear cameras, and I am super impressed with the rear cameras, guys, believe me. Now guys, moving to the front facing cameras. On the front, it has 8 megapixel camera with the aperture of f1.7, and let's take a look at some samples. So these are some of the selfies, and in the daylighting situation, the selfies comes out to be really good, very impressive. Good dynamic range, details are good. I mean, the dynamic range is not as good as the rear camera. The rear camera has very awesome dynamic range. The dynamic range is not that good, otherwise the selfies are really good looking. looking. Now moving to the low lighting situation or indoor lighting situation, even here you can take very good pictures from the front facing camera, but in the indoor lighting and low lighting situation it loses the details. It does not look that good in my opinion. I mean, the front camera of this smartphone is not as good as some other smartphones, so as you see the details are not that good. Sometimes the photo looks blurry due to the lower shutter speed, so even in the low lighting or extremely low lighting situation the camera does not perform that good, basically the front facing camera. Otherwise the rear facing camera of this smartphone is pretty fantastic. I'm in love with the rear facing camera, and even the front facing camera is pretty good. You can take very good pictures as well as videos from the front facing camera. By the way, this is a 1080p video, so I have recorded this video from the front facing camera in 1080p 30 fps, and the clarity, details, dynamic range, just amazing, super awesome. I'm impressed with the front facing camera too. So by the way guys, I was using Poco F1 before this smartphone, so my point of reference for this camera review is Poco F1, so please do mind that too. So yeah, in terms of conclusion, I am super impressed with this smartphone, especially the rear cameras are great, and that second telephoto lens is also pretty good. You can take 2x zoom photos without any loss, so that is very nice. So overall, in terms of overall conclusion, the overall package of this smartphone's cameras are superb. Huge thumbs up from my side. So, and by the way guys, let me tell you that the software of this smartphone, especially the camera software, is pretty good. So yeah guys, this is my review of Samsung Galaxy Note 9's camera. I hope you do find this video helpful. If you did, then hit that like button, share this video with your friends who are looking to buy Samsung Galaxy Note 9 or any other smartphone in this price category. If you haven't subscribed this channel yet, hit that subscribe button with that bell notification icon so you'll be notified when I post new videos like this one or many more awesome content on this channel. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video guys. By the way guys, if you want to purchase this smartphone, then go ahead and buy it from my link, which I will provide in the description box below. It will help out the channel without costing you any extra penny. So once again, thank you so much for watching this video guys. Bye bye.